Hello YouTube, this is Darkon633, and today I'm bringing a review of the Transformers Generations IDW Bumblebee. This is the Bumblebee that's represented with the comic that it comes with, which the IDW Deluxe will have. It's pretty much like the Spotlight Bumblebee. There isn't too much different. If you already saw the Spotlight Bumblebee, then it's pretty much the comic you're getting. But the Bumblebee itself is, well, and it's an okay sculpt, I gotta say. I kind of like how the wing design is, and the gun's pretty cool, but especially since it's depicted in the comic, it would have been cool if it came with this cane. But, other than that, it really isn't that much too spectacular in terms of Bumblebees. Well, what is weird to note is that a lot of the promotional shots showed that he would have the stripes, and then eventually didn't have the stripes, and then it showed like in-package figures with no stripes, and I thought Hasbro was going to cheap out and remove the stripes. But then by the time the final product came out, the stripes were back, which was very confusing, but at least it's there, so that's good. His articulation is pretty much all you can do is turn his head around 360. He's got ball joints on the arms and swivels, so that allows movement. He's got single jointed elbows. The gun came off. His hands are not articulated, it's just the molded in piece. He's got some waist articulation. And this piece doesn't tend to stay on, which is kind of annoying. He's got ball joints in the legs. A single joint in the knee, but it actually can go pretty far, which is pretty cool. And he's got ball jointed ankle. And it kind of pivots a little as well. So you can get some good movement on there, but the way that he's molded, there isn't much you can really do. Anyways, to transform him, all you need to do is pull up the front panel back here. Like that. Push down the legs. They face this way, and just kind of fold them over the peg here on both sides. Next, what you got to do is pull up this entire panel right here and just pull it upwards as far as you can. Now, make sure that the car doors are facing forward like this. Turn around, push down the legs, close these up, but it's kind of annoying because the way that it's molded, kind of, what's it called, the way that it pegs into these pieces here, it kind of doesn't stay in place, so it's kind of lopsided a bit. Push up the panels here, like this. Turn these around. Okay. This, make sure that they're facing like that. Then peg in doors here once you get them all aligned properly. See, okay, it looks like that. Okay. And here comes the problem. Be careful when you attach the legs here. They're supposed to peg into a piece there, and it's actually prone to break if you're not careful. So you need to peg it in a certain way so that it allows you to keep it together. And just peg it in like so. Now, to finish out the transformation, you just close up the doors. Turn really, really tight pegs on mine, so bear with me here. Just peg the doors in. It's kind of, I guess if I remember correctly, it's kind of close to the Human Alliance, I guess, in terms of how the doors are pegging in. And there you have Bumblebee in his, well, kind of Camaro-ish mode, since it's a bit stylized. I'll now give you a closer look at it. So there. Let's move the comic to the side. It rolls pretty well, though. It's not on a flat surface enough. It kind of, the wheels kind of don't go all the way down to the ground. So that's kind of unfortunate. The way that the panel here is molded and everything, it doesn't allow it to go on the ground too well. What you could do here is peg the gun on either side of the vehicle if you wished, so you can have like an armored Camaro if you wanted. One thing that is kind of annoying is that the way that the gun is colored, you see, it actually doesn't match the Bumblebee. It's almost like a more dirty-ish color of yellow, or just like a darker color. Would have been cooler if it had closer to its real colors and so on. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Bumblebee in vehicle mode. To transfer it back, all you need to do is now disconnect this piece, which once again is very carefully done. It should be fine. Pick out the doors. And it's stuck on mine. Something happened there. Okay, let's just disconnect this entire piece here. Now we'll try to peg out the doors here. Sorry, I'm trying to be careful on camera while we transform this. So I'm having a little difficulty here. Okay, there. Pick up both of the doors. Pull them out. Next, pull down the legs. Pull up the feet so that they face downward like this. Peg this entire front upper panel here. Push this entire piece down and peg it in. Take this piece, fold it down, and this should peg into this little panel here, which I mentioned earlier doesn't really stay in very well. Turn the shoulders upward. Push these back. There you have Bumblebee back in his robot mode. Bumblebee is a pretty weak figure, personally, in my opinion. The design's cool, I give it that, but the toy itself is not that good. What you can also do, actually, I forgot to mention, is that you can disconnect the two guns together and give him two blaster if you wish to. I don't know why I'm having problems. I'm trying to get this in. Okay, so you can make him dual wield if you wished. Design, sorry about that. Design is pretty cool, but once again, yeah, the toy itself is the weakest of the IDW Transformers. It's kind of really, I guess, bland Bumblebee. We had so many Bumblebees in the last couple years that this character isn't overall too much different no matter how you really depict him. If you find this at Target, Toys R Us, or anywhere, I say get it at the Target price because in no way is it worth the Toys R Us price. Unless some Toys R Us actually have it for the right $12.99 price, so that's good. Yeah, so this figure is okay. Pick him up if you want. But other than that, skip it. Anyways, please comment, subscribe, check out Toka News, Hirotaku, Roger Neon, and the other channels down below, and I'll see you on YouTube. Bye.